Wait up and welcome to The Fair. Have you ever seen your reflection passing by in a window? What do you see? Do you see yourself? Do you look the way you think you will? We'll find out today as you venture into the Hall of Mirrors.
A hall of mirrors can change how we look. It can make our faces look weird.
It can make you look really tall, or really short, or really fat, or really thin. A Hall of Mirrors can show you a lot of wacky, cool things. One thing that it will not show you, however, is a glimpse into your future. While it cannot show us the future, sometimes dreams can, just like they did with the case of Joseph. He was able to see a very interesting look into his future through some dreams that were sent to him by God. Stay tuned to learn more. Open up your Bible to Genesis chapter 37, verses 1 through 11. We're going to read about Joseph and his dreams. Joseph had a lot of brothers. Joseph also was his father's favorite child, which his brothers knew, and because of that, they didn't like Joseph very much. And one day, Joseph's father gave him a cloak or a coat that was full of different colors, kind of like this blanket that I have here. And this is what you will probably hear of as Joseph's Technicolor dream coat. So his father made this for him and only him. None of his brothers got a coat, only Joseph. And you can imagine this made Joseph's brothers pretty angry. So this colorful coat that Joseph's father gave him was kind of like proof to his brothers that, oh my goodness, our father likes Joseph more than any of us. And because of that, they were very mean to Joseph. They were not kind to him anymore because they were jealous of him. So while all of this is happening, it's bedtime and they all went to sleep. And Joseph actually had a dream. And in that dream, he dreamt that his mother, father, and brothers all bowed down to him. And Joseph woke up the next morning and told his family, and he was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I had this crazy dream sleeping in my cozy, colorful cloak. And you will not believe it. In the dream, all of you guys were like bowing down to me. How crazy is that? His brothers were not happy to hear this. They were like, really, dude? So you think we're just gonna bow down to you and just, okay, because you're our ruler, great. Joseph was kind of surprised by his brother's mean reaction because he was just telling them about the dream he had, right? He didn't really think anything about it. But his brothers were worried that this meant that Joseph was going to try to rule over them in real life also. I mean, imagine if you, the youngest of a family, all of you are shepherds, you and all your brothers, and you have this dream that your family is bowing down to you. You'd probably think there's no way that's ever gonna happen, right? But turns out there was more to Joseph's future than just having his brothers bow down before him. God had a really big plan in mind for Joseph. And without giving away the end of the story, for those of you who don't know it, God's plans all came true. Joseph didn't need to know how they would come to be true, but he did need to know that God made those plans, and because he knew God, he trusted God, and that was enough for him. So over the next 7 weeks, you're going to see that Joseph didn't go direct to having a super happy ending. He has a few rocky bumps and rides in between. However, for Joseph, you're gonna learn how things went from bad to worse to worse. And then how it all turned around and led to a happy ending. Life can be full of ups and downs. And as much as we wish that it was full of ups, happy times, great things happening, it also has some downs too, right? There's always gonna be setbacks, speed bumps, dead ends, weird world situations, kind of like what we're in right now. But the important thing is to keep our eyes on God and know that God has a very specific vision and plan for your life and for mine and for everyone's. And as long as we follow God, that plan will not fail and it will be great. So we don't always have to know the plan, but we have to know the planner because he will make a way. And that's what Joseph did. So I hope that you will join me in the next few weeks as we continue our time at the fair and explore even further the twists and turns of Joseph's amazing life. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go back to the virtual classroom now and check out the salt lamp, the colored pencils, and the Bible for some extra fun content. I hope you have an awesome day and I will see you next week. Bye!